between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. On one sideline, the head coach of the Patriots. His side, one of the hottest teams in the league over the last few months. They've won 9 of their last 10. Across the way, the head coach of the Bills. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Scott here with Brock Heward, and everybody just about set. And we're off and running from Western New York. Fielded at the 7. And it's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
Delta.
Herbert throwing right away. Throw is there. Trey McBride. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, we got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Hey, this is one of those situations where a quarterback has just got to say to himself, poised. Be poised. Yeah, your team just gave up a big blow on the other side, and you don't have to get it all back in one play like they just did. You got to go out there with poise to do your job and go lead your team.
There's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air. It's May. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Again, it's May. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing again, it's May. He finds Neighbors right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's May again. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Patriot first down.
To the air yet again, May. This one's caught. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots finish up their opening drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Corey Gallis checks on the extra point. And the Patriots respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bills and Drake London headed back out onto the field. And the number of times he's been targeted has led to some serious results. He's currently top 5 in the NFL in receptions. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First and 10, Herbert. Ball in again, it's McBride. He's across midfield into Patriot territory. 5 still to go here, and this is second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Pop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Now 3rd down and 6.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. They start the drive with Hall. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
It's complete. Kyle Williams. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. First down, May. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it, and they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
They give on second to Hall. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Hall hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a second quarter lead. Brees Hall with the touchdown. One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bills 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Herbert on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
The ability to take any completion, short or deep down the sideline, and continue adding yardage, that's called yak, and every coach loves it.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Full right side, and McBride has it. And they make the tackle at the 38. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yards on the play. That's another Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Herbert with a blitz coming. To the right side and reeled in by London. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
That's another Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Herbert again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
At the Patriots' 28-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And that one doesn't get him much. Giving maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit now for the Bills. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Patriots and Brees Hall about set to go on offense. And the NFL rushing title within his grasp as we enter the penultimate week. He sits atop the league in yards. He's out in the clear. He's got it in the red zone. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. Brees Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11. Now Borregales on to send it away. His return starts at the 5. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert now, blitz coming. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a one-score game before halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point is good by Santos. And And the Bills cut the lead down to 4.
Bills 17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it down from 37.
That's good for the Patriots.
1st down throw for May. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, New England.
May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
A gain of 14. And a Patriot 1st down.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Flushed out of the pocket. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing again, it's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he is on 3rd and short. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he gets this forward to the 19. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A gain of 6. And the Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
May on 1st and 10. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
To the air yet again, May. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots will add to their lead at the end of the half. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11.
Bills 17.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Sign quarterback run here. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Patriots and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. To the air on 1st down, May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's May. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47.
May looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They're all set now. 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
From the red zone on 1st. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Patriots push their lead to 18.
Bills 17. Andy Borregales to kick off one.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Returnable from the 1. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bills set to take over offensively. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3.
Go.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
And the Bills first down.
Herbert now. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Brings up second and 16 at the 48-yard line.
Go.
Motioning him from the slot right.
Ready.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Man downfield, and he finds London. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Second down and 10.
Ram, Rick. 21. Real hot. Taylor tight. Real hot.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Brings up third and 16.
Here he goes, third and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Santos' kick is good. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Makes the score.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Starting from the 5. Escapes a defender. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. The New England offense running out now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They'll start this one out with Hall. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
Here's Hall once more. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
So first down from the 41. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Patriots in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the win here. Throw on third. Cut out left. Going to defender. We've got a foot race. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Now May on fourth down. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Drake made the touchdown. Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots grow the lead now to 22 points.
Bills 20.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. He's already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Herbert from the gun. McBride snags another one. And he'll get it up to the 27. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Herbert here, 3rd and long. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And that said brings the offense to 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, what's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
They go right back to home. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Bills bringing an extra DB out. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots continue piling onto this lead.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Here's the backup. First throw. Steps up, and he's running with it. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Back to pass on 1st and 10. On it quick, and they bring it down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 16 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw now. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. These guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had, Brock. 3 consecutive sacks. Going to bring up 4th down. They'll throw for it. Trying to push deep downfield. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Brings up second and 11.
From the gun, it's all. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. Well, everyone's been wondering, Brock, will